Hi, I'm John, and this is part 20 of my F1 23 career mode series. And in this part we'll be racing on the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico. Okay, here we are in Mexico, and yeah, the track here is interesting. Yeah, it has a little bit of everything along straight, some slow corners, some fast corners, and the location is quite high on altitude wise, so we'll see how that affects the driving. But yeah, only 4 races remaining in this season, and we are now 6 points behind Alpine in the constructors standings. Yeah, both of the Alpine guys are behind me on points, with Ocon just 3 points away and Gasly 5 points away. So yeah, we'll see how this goes by the end of the season, but yeah, looks like it's gonna be a dry weekend here. We didn't bring any upgrades. I think we are securing the chassis department with regulation changes coming by the end of the year, so I'm expecting us to be somewhere just behind the top 10, and maybe with a bit of luck we can get into the top 10 and score some points out of this one, but yeah, we'll see. So let's jump into the qualifying and see how we perform. Okay, let's go with the balanced setup. I don't want to compromise the downforce just because we have a long straight here. I think we should have enough straight line speed anyways, so yeah. Alright, let's do it. Okay, didn't feel like the best lap. Definitely a lot of room to improve. But at least we got a banker lap in, so that's good. And I'm still a few tenths faster than Alex, so that's nice. I think we'll just wait till the end and do one final run. Yep, let's do it. This traffic is definitely not ideal. Locked up. Yeah, that's my lap done.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Perez, and Lando Norris. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Alright, yeah, not the best session. I think my first time was pretty decent, but yeah, there was a lot left to improve, and then on my second and final run I just locked up into turn 4, and yeah, that was it. So starting pretty much at the back, it's gonna be a struggle to try and get to the points, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the race.
Back in the 60s, Mexico City would host the season-ending race, a party of motor racing. Well, we might not host the finale now, but Mexico hosts a party nonetheless. So welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexico City Grand Prix. At 2,285 meters above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners then make a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking into the braking zones of turn 1 and turn 4. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Hamilton, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Albon, Russell, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Bottas, Mäkinen, Magnussen, Joe, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Mäkinen. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Yep. So 11 laps on the softs and 14 laps on the mediums. Alright, well, let's see if the tires last. Start. Teammate status.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 3.0 seconds. They're all fresh softs. They're in 9th place. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 28.4.
Alex is also on the softs. Worried that you're gonna hit us on the same lap.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Yep, copy.
Green flag.
I'm losing the tire advantage here.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap, 0.5. Okay, clear.
Let's see if we can catch these guys.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Looks like someone's going slow ahead. Teammate status.
Good pace, you're catching the car in front by about a second a lap. Gap to your teammate ahead is 2.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 9th place. Time last lap was a 1:25.6.
Last lap time.
Okay, that last lap was a 1:23.8.
Okay, definitely catching.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Yeah, copy. There's some debris all over the place in the stadium section. I hope I didn't drive over anything. Full race update.
P13, you're currently in P13. Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. That's Ricardo behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 16.9 seconds. You've got 4 laps until your pit window opens. 19 laps to go.
Copy. I think we should box soon. Some debris flying again.
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Copy. Teammate status.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 8.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Your last lap time was a 1:24.5.
Piastri pushing me to the grass. Yeah, my tires are pretty much gone.
You're in the top 10 now, keep it up.
Let's go. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 9.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're sitting in 7th. And the time last lap was a 1:25.4.
Last lap time.
Okay, so that last lap was a 1:26.4.
Oh. My tires have nothing left.
In this lap, push now.
Copy.
Alexander's coming in for his stop now.
Yep. Exactly what I was worried about, but I think he was so far ahead, so we can double stack. Come on, guys.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Copy. Bottas also on the mediums. Did he box earlier? Driver in front.
Bottas is ahead of you now. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap was a 1 minute 25.3.
Oh, so he hasn't boxed yet.
That's P18. We're now into P18.
Copy.
Behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Copy.
Teammate by 10.0 seconds.
Copy that. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 9.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're sitting in 7th. Your last lap time was a 1:22.8.
Put Alex on the hards. Okay.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.5 seconds. Okay, we lost the position. Trying to keep focus.
Yeah.
Safety car deployed, safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta, make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
Copy. What do we do? Do we box for new tires? Boxing. I think we should stay out. This is gonna help us make it to the end on this tire.
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Yeah.
let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Someone's out.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Was I ahead?
Alexander is out of the race.
Well, that's rough.
That's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Yep, that's plenty. full race update.
And that's us in 10th position. Alonso ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, so gap to the leader is 3.7 seconds. Your pit window's now open. Pit window is open. Come on, just 3 laps to go. 3 laps. Final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Yep. There was some debris. I don't know if I hit it.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Yep. Good race. Good points. Let's go.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, there was a lot of incredible driving out there today, but if I had to pick someone, it's got to be Sergio Perez. Fantastic driving.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull after a long and hard-fought season. They built an astonishing car this year, and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way towards the top. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Okay, that was a pretty hectic race. Many front wing end plates flying around. And yeah, I feel like almost every lap I saw some debris flying. I'm just glad that I didn't hit any of that and managed to keep the car in one piece and made it to the finish line, so yeah. And of course, to finish in P9 after starting from P17, that's a pretty good result in my book. So yeah, really happy with my weekend. It's a shame that Alex crashed out so close to the end, but yeah, it is what it is. And with Esteban finishing in P8, Alpine are increasing the gap on us in the Constructors' Championships. So yeah, it's cool to see Checo win his home Grand Prix. And yeah, I feel like everyone had a different strategy going into this race. And yeah, the pit stop phase was pretty disorienting. I feel like I was stuck in traffic, but also I felt like I didn't really have any more pace in my tires. So yeah, looking back, it might have been the smarter move to go for the undercut, box for the hards. But yeah, I think we made our strategy work. It was definitely helped by the two safety cars. I don't know how well the medium tires would have lasted to the end without the safety cars. So yeah, in that sense, I'm happy that we had those safety cars. But yeah, that was a fun drive and a good race, good results. So yeah, happy with the weekend. So thanks for watching, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to stay tuned for more.